Hey guys, welcome back to some more Snooker 19 and part 30 of our Ronnie O'Sullivan career mode. Today we begin our live coverage of the English Open. We start in the last 32 against Anthony McGill. Now, since we're 30 episodes into this and we're only up to October in the season, we've got plenty more tournaments to play in this year. I thought, I'd start playing through the last 64 and the last 128 just to speed things up a little bit. We're pretty much going to win those games. And we did. We beat James Cahill and we beat Yuan Sijun in those matches. We've got Anthony McGill today, though, on the back of our victory in the European Masters final. And the last time we played Anthony McGill, well, we made a 147, so hopefully we can have a strong performance again today and see how on earth we do in this match. Let's get into things.
Hello, welcome back. The crowd here looking forward to plenty more high quality snooker as we get the third round underway.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
So there we go once again in this best of 7 format. It's always important that you get off to a good start in these matches, I find, and if you do, then you're pretty much set. But we seen last time out that Anthony McGill can put a few good breaks together. His long potting was pretty poor. We've left him one here. It'll be interesting to see if we can pull it off. And certainly recently, sort of episode really nice 22 to 29, I put something known as background noise reduction on, and that's why the crowd and Neil Folds don't sound too good on those videos. But I thought we'd try and get rid of this PS4 noise in the background. Somebody suggested a few episodes ago to just do post commentary, but I just think that would ruin the videos personally, and it's not my style. Don't have time to do it, don't want to do it. So, I'm pretty sure you guys can cope with a little bit of background noise. It doesn't take away from the action too much, and I'm sure you'll all agree. But, Anthony McGill did knock in that long red before. He's left us one this time, but, ran out of position after potting the black, so, we'll see how we go from here. But yeah, it's World Championship final weekend. Obviously Sunday and Monday we'll be getting into it. I'm recording this much earlier in the week. So I have no idea who's going to get through. But at this moment, Hawkins is still in, and I'd quite like him to win it this year. But it's quite easily the case that by the time this video comes out, he's out of the competition. But certainly played very, very well in his first session against Kyron. 4 centuries in 8 frames is pretty good going.
7.
But certainly not a bad start for us here. I did put together that spreadsheet of stuff about how the season's gone so far, the number of centuries we've made, and I'll flash that on the screen now if I remember. But if not, I will show it in the next episode. But
nicely onto the
hopefully
15.
We can improve those stats. I would quite like to get 100 centuries this season. Equal that record from Neil Robertson a few years ago. I think that would be a cool thing to do. So let's try and get one further towards that in this match today. But I think we're around 16 or something. I haven't got the spreadsheet in front of us, but I think it's something like that for the season so far.
That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
30.
Already off to a decent start here. Well, that might not reach.
31.
Ooh. It just depends how well you hit some of those ones, whether they reach or not. If you don't hit it well at all, they won't go in. But if you cue it nicely enough, they will keep running. So that's the key with those shots. But yeah, it's a nice shot there. But yeah, things are going really well on the channel at the moment with Snooker 19. A couple of suggestions of, you know, making this the only season of the Ronnie O'Sullivan career mode. And, you know, by my calculations, if we were to reach the World Championship final, it would be around episode 100 or so. With the tournaments I'm planning on playing, which is another 70 episodes or so, you know. I think
43.
by then, you know, as long as you guys are still enjoying it, and you know, I do plan on doing the full season on the channel. But you know, if we were to get to the World Championship final, then
very well.
51.
It would be around about episode 100, maybe even more if we have a bit of success this season and, you know, start winning tournaments regularly.
Too much pace.
But
who would have predicted?
Yeah, I think that would probably be a good stopping point for the Ronnie O'Sullivan career, and then, you know, we'll see where we are with Snooker 19 at that point. You know, providing we win the World Championship. And then I might be more inclined to go on to a Rising Star career on Master difficulty. You know, but I do want to do this Ronnie O'Sullivan career justice, and you know, I think we are just about finding our game at the moment, and you know, we're certainly still not unbeatable, which is, you know, how it almost was on the likes of 09 and 11.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there.
67.
Poor shot. I thought we were on course for a century there. We might still be if we can knock this double in, but it's a tough shot. We have to go for something like that.
Tricky safety coming up.
No. Seem to be struggling with the doubles again. We were doing all right at the start of the career mode, but
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 67.
Well, we're only 59 in front with 67 on the table. A clearance here from Anthony McGill. We'll see him take this opening frame.
Fabulous pot.
1.
Ooh, I thought he went to bring that red into play, but
8.
didn't. He hasn't got the most amount of points to work with, so, you know,
9.
if he does have to play a lower value colour,
Should be straightforward enough.
he can only really afford 1.
16.
This really is tricky.
What a beauty!
Oh, what a shot that is.
17.
Gill looks on fire here.
That's a pretty careless shot. He should have.
Well, how can you knock in a red like that and then miss a black off its spot? He has got away with it though, so we'll be counting his blessings there. We need to hit this as thin as we can, basically, to get this back to the bulk area without hitting the jaws. It is possible, and there you go. That's about right. So we need to move that down to around about 40. And there you go. So we presumably hit it, although I didn't see it. Yeah.
Half a chance here.
But McGill going for this.
Missed pot.
Long way off. Us having a little bit of patience pays dividends.
Just needs the red.
And just this red.
Nicely done.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
1.
So, not a bad break of
So
67
into the right corner.
to open our account.
Down it goes.
But Anthony McGill did have a half chance there. And, you know, certainly could have done better.
This along the cushion. That's a beauty.
We're playing well, you know, we're in good form. We just won a title in spectacular fashion against Selby. You know, we should have really been beaten, but we put up a great fight in that second session. And, you know, I know it was a very long video yesterday, but hopefully you enjoyed it.
16.
Only the colours remaining.
And that would be probably the plan for the World Championship as well. Probably doing the whole sessions. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long tournament. You know, if we were to make it all the way to the final. So, you know, I think I did, what was it, 25 parts on World Snooker Championship 2005 in the World Championship. And, you know, there was only 4 rounds in that. Last 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, final. And we got to 25 episodes. So, you know, I wouldn't want it to be quite that many in just the World Championship. So, I think we'd play every session.
30.
Which would still be over 10. So, you know, it would be...
Tricky pot, no doubt.
Missed pot.
Still be about 20, so... When we miss the ping, that doesn't matter, though. And that earlier break of 67 was enough for us to win that first frame. And we lead by 1 frame to 0.
That is the frame.
So, he's nudged in front.
He'll be wanting to press home the advantage now. This next frame should be interesting.
Thank you. The second frame. Anthony McGill to break.
He's played it well. He's left a thin snick here, and I think we would be able to get it back to balk. Should it not go in. We play it with a bit
Looking
of top.
To play safe here.
Impressive.
And there you go.
Red.
We found the gap, but the red goes in. So what's our angle like on this green?
1.
That's a little bit risky. So we'll just play the rest up. And that's what we do.
That's what he was attempting.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1.
Well, it was a good attempt, but not good enough.
He's left half a chance.
So, here we go. Once again, we have a good chance, and Anthony McGill will be ruining his luck coming up against us in the last 2 tournaments. Wow, we've overhit that.
I'm not sure that's what he intended.
Well,
8.
we might still be able to pot this, but certainly very difficult now.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
No, overcut it.
Not quite. Pretty close though, but that won't provide any solace.
So, Anthony McGill now. This is your chance.
He'll be disappointed with that shot.
To not even pot a ball there is very disappointing. For both of us, really. It sort of says to us, well,
just wants to
do
sink
what you
this
want,
into
Ronnie.
The left corner pocket. Excellent shot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
1.
Well, straight into the pack we'll go here. And try and bring all these into play.
With a lot of power.
Oops. Ah. Why isn't this working? I am genuinely pushing forward in that zone.
He's got a real chance here.
A little bit of input lag, potentially. Yes. Right, time to whack this one as well. Cue ball's in. Unbelievable.
So there's a risk of a foul there.
Unbelievable.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan 6. Anthony McGill 4.
This won't be easy.
Anthony McGill taking on the long pot again. It has gone in. But why didn't he play the one in the middle? Now he has to knock in the yellow. Missed.
Brilliant,
Ooh.
brilliant pot.
He's okay, just.
3. He's
Now
taking
he's
the
going
red
to
on.
have to play this to the middle. Gets it.
Beautiful
Well
pot.
played.
4.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket.
That's a nice shot.
6.
So,
Pace is key.
7.
what can he do
This
here?
is really tricky.
No. Well,
Anthony McGill, 7.
you have to say that that's just not the best. Let's have a look at this. Red, can we play the plant? No, we can't. So we're in a little bit of a sticky situation here. I mean, we could potentially play in off that red. I mean, we wouldn't be leaving too much. Let's give it a go. Yep, it's gone in. So you have to say that was quite a creative shot, really.
1.
Now then, maybe play the blue here. Get the blue back on its spot. Should easily get onto one of those reds. We've overscrewed it.
6.
Amazingly, we're on nothing really. I know we've got this red, but it's a tricky little cutback.
You
Nope.
should have potted that.
And this match has just gone a little bit scrappy. We've lost our rhythm a little bit
Ronnie
here.
O'Sullivan, 6.
This is a real opportunity to get back into this frame.
1.
This is a potential route back into this frame.
4.
Once again, he hasn't scored from it and played an absolutely awful safety shot. I'm sorry.
He's not played that well. Tough shot, but he could have played it better.
Oh, the white's in. Unbelievable.
He's gone in off.
5.
Can't believe this for him.
4.
I mean, there's 5 reds on the table and we've scored 40 points between us. This is just
He's
shocking.
looking to pop this into the left
And
corner pocket.
He's had 2 in-offs from us. So this has just been awful for him.
Excellent
Does the
ball.
black pass?
1.
Great opportunity to
It
get back
does.
into the match.
8.
Well, he's not on anything. That one surely doesn't go. Nope. So, yeah. You know, he'll get a polite round of applause, but once again,
That's an
he's
excellent safety.
messed that up,
Anthony
really.
McGill, 8.
Right. Let's have a little look at this then. Bending this round the blue, potting it in
You
there.
won't want to underhit this.
Oh, that was close. I didn't fancy leaving it on, really. I thought, you know, if we would miss it, it would
That's not
run
ended
away.
well.
But
Tough shot, but not what he was hoping for.
so McGill, you gotta win the frame here,
1.
but you just know he won't.
Well,
so,
he's taking it on to the left corner. That's a bit sloppy. He's lost position here.
once again,
8.
just not.
Anthony McGill,
Not on anything, so and it's just not putting us under any pressure at all here. I'll tell you what, if we're playing Anthony McGill in the
That's a
next
top
round of
shot. Well
32,
played.
we'll be skipping that
1.
match as well. Right. Got to win the frame here, you feel. You know, he's not going to keep missing shots.
8.
We could bring the brown into play. Should be on the green worse ways. That hasn't worked out well.
9.
Because we will need the brown.
This is tough.
Oh, might not be on it, so, well,
15.
it's a frustrating shot. Yeah, so, gotta hit that thin. Well, played it okay. Brought the yellow into play as well, which is a nice little bonus.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 50.
But what an awful frame this has been, I apologise. One good pot from us here. All that agony could be over.
Pace is key, and he certainly doesn't want to overhit this.
And there it is.
What a top shot that is.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
1.
Well, there is an attacking shot on blue, deep screw into the brown, hold for the yellow, but we're certainly not going to play that.
4.
This should be pretty simple.
Just got to make sure here. On the right side of the green, we can screw
6.
back onto the brown. Just going to have to nick a bit of the pocket here. It makes this missable, but
This is a great opportunity.
should be fine. Yeah. We got the cue ball exactly where we wanted.
9.
So McGill will be disappointed. We've
He's taking on the
sort
pot
of been
along
off
the
the boil
cushion.
here, really.
No problem there.
But,
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
well, this
13.
blue will be enough.
He just needs the blue here.
And in it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
18.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Tremendous pot.
24.
Well, we'll settle for that. A nice little clearance of 31 gives us the second frame, and we now lead by 2 frames to 0.
And
Thank you. The third frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
So here we are then, frame 3, already in raring to go. After that weird second frame, to be honest with you. But yeah, hopefully we can improve in this frame. And I tell you what, that's a very good break off. It's a high tariff one because you're going incredibly close to the blue, but that worked out very nicely.
Pace is
So
key with this shot. He doesn't want to overhit it.
Anthony McGill forced to just rest into them, but has slid off, and there is a potential pot here. It's a very tough one, but it does go. So, question is, do we take it? You know, this is, again, a high tariff shot.
very tricky shot coming up.
Oof, nowhere near. Nowhere near. And the problem with that shot was, if you don't get it, look at where you leave the reds. So, Anthony McGill, let's see how you do here. You've had a terrible match so far. These reds could not be easier, really. Pardon me.
Nicely onto the colour.
9. 14. 15.
So,
This looks relatively easy.
maybe took a little bit of a liberty there, to be honest.
18.
But if it went in, you know, we'd be
19.
clearing up here, but it's just one of them things. It looks reckless when you miss it.
26.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
27.
You know, he still needs to pot the balls.
34.
This is a tricky one along the cushion.
He's played that nicely.
Great cueing there.
35.
So 42 points in front.
42.
It's got one into the right corner here.
Required here.
Once again,
43.
played it nicely. Bit high on the black than he would have wanted, but he's played it well. But positionally,
50.
not great.
He's aiming for the left corner here. He'll want to try and
Well,
eliminate errors like that in this match.
you just felt
50.
that he would have one challenging shot in that break.
This looks pretty simple.
And he did have one challenging shot and didn't get it. So, a chance now for us to steal this frame. Might play into this red on the side cushion. Just need a little touch on it. And well, that could not have worked out better. Might not take it this time. I think it's missable from where we are, as ridiculous as that might sound. But if we knock this red in, you don't envisage too many problems. If this blue passes to the corner, which I think it does, it's very tough to tell, but I think it does. Gets the blue back on its spot,
Now,
which I
can he
think
drop
is
this into the right corner.
very important
Tremendous shot.
for this break.
14.
I might just leave the red over the middle there as a little bit of insurance,
Pace is very important.
in case we don't quite get on a red.
15.
Just gives us a bit more freedom in our shots that way. You see, we're not absolutely pinpoint there,
22.
so we might well be using our insurance up now. Because, you know, I'm conscious of the fact Anthony will probably win the frame at his next visit, so we need to
23.
make sure there isn't a next visit. Or at least we're right back in the frame if there is one.
Looking
Just
to play
go drop this
softly.
blue in. That's exactly what we do.
28.
The two problem balls, and the ones closest to the cue ball right now, those on the right hand side of the table, as we'll look in a second, are the problem balls.
29.
So go get nicely onto this red to leave ourselves a nice angle on the black or blue.
Played it well.
Don't want to be
36.
straight on this red. Just about okay. So we want to be fairly straight on this blue. Too much angle.
37.
Which means we're kind of forced into playing the cannon now. Oh, when we slipped round the back of it, that was unlucky. But was always a possibility.
42.
So, let's make your mind up time. If we go for this, we're bringing the other red out into play as well.
This isn't easy.
What a
Oh, it's there, and what a shot that is.
He couldn't have played that any better.
43.
So one more good pot.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Oh, and it's there. Played it confidently.
There.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
50.
So, levels the scores up.
Well, he's fought his way back into this frame, and he's on a real roll here.
Some great snooker being played at the moment. I'm really enjoying this.
51.
I can't see any problems here.
So black need that white to run a little bit. That puts us 8 points in front.
58.
So we need Yellow, green, brown and blue for 3-0.
Just the colours to go.
That could have
Oh,
finished
didn't
a
want the
little
kiss
better.
on the green. So, a little twist remaining in this frame. Unless we fancy the cut into the middle, but that is a very, very tricky shot. Well, we'll give it a go. No. We were never gonna nail
He
it,
went for the
but
snooker, and it hasn't really worked out.
Ronnie
I
O'Sullivan.
felt we would
60.
always get one more
That's a
chance
great ball.
potentially. Well, it depends what he does with the... Oh. Well, the amount of right-hand side he had on that, I thought he was going to end up on nothing, but this is okay. Well, double kiss. Where they're going to end up? He's knocked the
Anthony
blue
McGill.
safe.
3.
And because he's potted the green... So no, we still only need brown and blue.
He's going for the left corner pocket. One or two mistakes starting to creep into his game. He needs to regain his focus here.
So blue, pink and black safe. Well, the black's a little bit less safe than the rest, but how do you get from the pink onto the black? So he just plays safe. Where's the cue ball going? Where's the cue ball going? Oh, he's okay.
Brilliantly played.
Safe is where it's going, Joe. So the brown should stay safe here. It's whether we career into that black, but we haven't. Played that nicely. Neither has Anthony, but he has brought that brown out a little bit more. Shot to nothing. Just got to avoid that black. Oh, we missed that by quite some way. If this brown keeps travelling, it's going to be potable. I'm just about okay, I think.
I think he's playing safe here.
Cross double, bring the blue into play. Nah, he's unlucky. Don't think he played to bring the blue into play. Oh, well.
He's failed to get the snooker here.
So, the problem is, how on earth do we get that blue out? So, again, very lucky there. Ooh, this could work out very nicely, thank you. I just feel we need a little flick on that blue.
Playing this with
Let's go
plenty
for
of
this.
power.
We missed the brown. Well, where's it gonna end up? Safe. So this frame has turned out quite funny in the end.
Pace is absolutely critical here.
Brown. Oof. That hits the blue, and he's feeling the pressure. But
Cue ball looks pretty safe here.
Pace is critical here.
just gotta make sure that brown's safe. Don't really care where the cue ball ends up. Just keep that brown safe. So you would say whoever pots the brown is favourite for the frame, but where the blue is, gotta be very careful with this as well.
That's an
Could
excellent
easily
shot.
Career into the
He's
black.
playing the safety shot here.
Oh, we've played it well. We've played it very well. Anthony McGill.
Great shot.
What's he gonna
That's
play
a
here?
really good safety. And this is developing into a fascinating safety battle.
Well, he's left it. But it's a grand old problem. How on earth do you get on the blue? There's no real way of getting onto it.
Looking to pot this brown.
It's almost a disadvantage potting the brown, but
result, but it could have been worse.
I'm thinking hit this blue as thin as you can.
4.
And you could get the snooker here. Just gotta hope there's enough room for this white to get back around without getting the double kiss. And also, if we miss this blue, it's a guaranteed free ball. So let's see. So we get the thin contact, and that's about as good as you could have hoped for. That's pretty decent.
Brilliantly played.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
I'm amazed he could see enough of that. Where's the blue going? Well, over the pocket. So just this blue.
That's a poor shot, really.
And we're 3-0 up. This frame
This pot
has had a number of twists, but that one should be the last of it. So
Pretty sure that's not the position he was intending.
3-0 now. Obviously, don't see any sort of way back for Anthony McGill particularly. So just try and roll this over the pocket if we can. It's good enough. Anthony McGill needs a snooker.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
Dump on it. Ooh. Well, I tell you what, this is a good line. How about the length? How about the length? What a shot from Anthony McGill. Wow. This is tough. This is very tough because with the cue ball being so close to the cushion here, this could quite easily slide. I mean, what you'd like to play is the one cushion up and down, but that's very risky. Middle pocket's kind of in the way that way. I guess you could play a two cushion come 3 cushion escape. So look at that line. A little bit of right hand side. That one might not be far off.
He just wants to avoid the foul here. That'll keep his opponent needing snookers.
Need Dennis in his line here. I just think... Yeah. The big problem that we've got is that if we miss it, we're coming straight back here. We could play the 2 cushion escape. Leave a pot on, particularly. Let's go for it. Oh, that was agonizingly close. And we have left the pot on. I
That's
can't
not
believe
a
how
good
close
result.
that was.
It was a very tough shot, though.
Foul and a miss. Anthony McGill, 6.
This should be fairly straightforward.
I thought he would try and screw closer to the black, but one good long pot and it's 2-1. Well played, Anthony McGill. Got the good snooker.
No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
30.
And Anthony McGill
Frame. Anthony
closes the gap to 2-1.
That is the frame.
Thank you, the 4th frame. Anthony McGill to break.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
That's an excellent opening red.
We definitely had a few chances in that frame. And
1.
a little bit disappointed to not come out with the victory in it.
Long pot,
Missing
right
that
up his
pink,
street.
you know, by so
that's
little.
a
It
top
was literally an inch.
6.
A little bit aside and we would have got there, but I thought playing it that way we wouldn't leave the pot on. We did though, but it's all in the past now. You know, we just gotta move on. You know, we got down, knocked in a long red.
7.
It was nobody's business. And now we try and push on and win this match without too much more bother.
14.
Because the more confidence we give Anthony McGill, the more of a threat he's going to become. So
He's playing for the right corner here. That's an excellent pot.
Great technique, superb cueing.
15.
So, this pot into the right corner. In it goes.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
20. Happy with
that. Of course, if we stun down and play the red into the right middle, it might work out. It's okay, actually.
26.
There's a red to the left of the cluster. We have got this one as well, but just left ourselves a bit close to the blue. We're going to have to do something similar here. And this time
27.
Slightly the wrong side. Doesn't really matter. There's plenty of reds available. So I'm just going to come back literally a couple of inches. Red into the right corner. And onto the black.
33.
Just a couple of good positional shots away from, making this a unmissable frame winning opportunity. But well,
This is being played towards the left middle pocket. Well, an excellent pot.
He's playing very well here.
41.
Just not quite where we wanted to be. Again, we can just come straight back, play the red to the right of the cluster.
46.
Now, can he
We
drop
naturally
this
play
into the
the
right
cannon
corner?
here.
Beautiful.
He's
There's always a chance of going in the middle there. It's a pity we've put the black out of play, but it can always happen. Oh, didn't want to cannon that red. Just makes it a little bit more tricky now.
52.
Loose shot.
Yeah, just made that a little bit more tricky. And perhaps we should have put a bit more time into it. So Anthony McGill, 52 points behind.
52.
Virtually the same position he left us in the last frame. How's his confidence after winning that frame? Good opening red.
That's well played with the rest.
One good pot.
1.
Tremendous pot.
Oh, wow.
4.
What a chance this is.
5.
I do just feel there's probably one more twist at least in this frame.
9.
The rest won't make this any easier.
He's played
That
that
goes
very
in.
well with the rest.
It's not quite the right side of the blue. So once again has to stun in
Not the shot he
between
was aiming for
the
there.
yellow and brown that time.
15.
Hits the yellow,
The fact that
so
he's forced to use the rest makes this a little trickier.
no.
So close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him.
And that was always wide,
Anthony McGill,
really.
15.
He's lucky it got as close as it did. So we plant the opening red. So we're
1.
38 points in front. There's pink. And then red, pink. And we're 3. 1 up.
Nicely played onto a red.
7.
And the black probably goes, but there's no real
Just this
point
red needed.
risking playing for it, and I can't be bothered to go
No
around
problem
and
there.
check. I think that, yeah, that
No real
red's
way
enough
for the
anyway.
opponent to win the frame now.
8.
Oh, the black doesn't go, so
Playing for the middle pocket.
drop the pig.
He's missed it,
wow.
but it doesn't really matter.
That's annoying, because that would have kept Anthony in his seat, and once again, we've given him half
Ronnie
a chance
8.
of getting back into the frame. And that's exactly what he did last time. He's played a half-decent shot here as well. So, a little bit of extra concentration goes into this one. It's a shot to
I want
nothing,
to get
but
this cue ball close to the cushion.
if it goes in, it's frame over. Not quite. It's a good safety. But we cannot afford to let Anthony back into this. Well, he may have left this on. I think that blue's a good guide.
If he underhits this, it could end badly.
And it was.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. It looks safe from here.
So it's a 46 in front. I'd hope he would concede, but I'm going to just knock the blue in anyway.
Cue ball not really under control there, but irrelevant in this frame.
Give this a
6.
good whack.
Playing this with a lot of power.
He's missed it, but irrelevant in this frame.
So, Anthony McGill will concede, and that earlier break of 52
Ronnie
was enough to
O'Sullivan.
help us get over the line in that frame.
Conceded.
And we're 1 frame
Frame.
away from another last
And
16
that
this
is the
season.
frame. Well played.
Thank you. The 5th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Well, we haven't really shown Anthony McGill much respect in this match, to be honest. And that's something that I do regret a little bit. I think we've made it a little bit more difficult than perhaps it needed to be. A little bit of an attacking break off there,
Well,
but
he's taking the red on.
barring an incredible pot here from Anthony McGill, which he's pulled off, and a lovely little flick on the black.
Tricky pot along the cushion here.
Wow,
8.
hasn't quite gone the
This is
red
really
as he
tricky.
wanted. Oh, lovely.
9.
He really needs to be mindful of pace here. Doesn't want to overhit this.
Just a safety on the
Anthony
black.
McGill, 9.
May well be a path here.
Pace is the
That's
key
red.
with this shot.
You're on the side of hitting it thin, but no, we caught the other red on the way through, so that hasn't gone well.
Well, that's not worked out quite as he intended it to.
1.
Wow, he nearly missed that.
8.
Mm,
9.
lucky to be on that black there. Nice shot.
16.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
A little bit of left hand side to make sure he could cue to it
Oh, it's a
nicely.
strange choice of shot there.
17. 23.
So one more easy red, maybe 2.
24.
Actually, those reds at the bottom of the pack are quite nice now.
The split looks good to me.
Wow, what a lovely shot that is. So Anthony McGill already 40 points in front here.
32.
As long as he holds himself together, he's going to close to 3-2 here.
39.
He's left himself
No
a
more
toughie.
than half a chance here.
Yeah,
No,
you were never
not
ever
this
going to
time.
pot that at that pace.
Anthony McGill.
That was
39.
a really silly shot.
He's looking at this red. That's a tremendous pot.
All the reds are here. Anthony's done all the hard work in this frame.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Could find himself.
What a top shot that is.
Losing it.
7.
Get this red out the way early. So very similar frame to the third one. This Anthony McGill, 40 odd points in front. 48 this time. It was 50 the last time, and we come to the table. All the reds are there.
Very well played.
It's just a case of us actually making the most of it this time. And last time we slightly ran out of position. And then we did actually win the frame,
16.
and then Anthony McGill got the snooker he required. So
we know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
Definitely don't want to allow that to happen
That's just
again.
outstanding. Superb pot.
21.
That's a good pot to keep the break going. So, oh, that's just a little bit careless to get that close to the cushion. Just means we haven't got that much leeway here.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. Well played.
29.
Come back a little bit. Nope. Ooh.
30.
Bit harder, that wouldn't have went in. Because we hit it so thick, we're
Doesn't
not on
already
this
hit
pink
this.
how we wanted. But it's right there.
36.
Right up against the cush. We drop it in beautifully. So,
37.
black. Into the corner. Go up for one of these reds. Need that to hurry on a little bit. Need it to hurry on.
44.
Just about has. Very, very fortunate there. Might just play a
Gently
little
does it.
stun shot there, and I think that worked out nicely.
45.
A little bit of cue elevation. Not something you'll see me use much.
What an opportunity to take the lead.
This better pass the brown. We didn't get into that at
Why
all.
he played it like that.
This is an impressive comeback in this frame.
I agree. I thought he was dead and buried in the frame, but he really has shown some fight.
50.
That's a top quality shot with the rest. Not easy at all.
51.
Well,
He's aiming for the left corner here. Nicely
that
done.
puts us 8 points in front.
56.
So yellow, green,
Just the colours to go.
brown and blue. And we're into the last 16. Just ran a little bit further than we wanted to.
58.
So, amazingly enough, this green is now missable.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
But what a shot we've pulled out there.
What a top pot that was.
Wonderful shot.
61.
A little bit of left-hand
Fantastic
side.
opportunity.
Should be guaranteed position on the blue. But that's just held up a little bit. I'm going to have to play the
65.
tricky pot into the corner now. But the way we've been potting
Just the blue
today,
needed now.
it's right there. Where's the cue ball? It's okay.
And that should be
So we're through with the last
Well,
16.
no return
It's
in
been
this
a bit of a scruffy performance
70.
from
He's
us,
aiming
but
to
what
sink
a
this
lovely
into the right corner.
clearance to end the
Beautiful.
match. It's going to be 83 in our best break of the match by far.
76.
And You know, we needed it because I think if this match went on much longer, I think Anthony McGill would have came into it. But that break of 76 gives us the match in the end, and it's a lot more comfortable than it actually was.
And match,
the 4-1 scoreline.
He's through to the next round.
So a bit of a scruffy performance, but we do need our off days now and again. You know, we're still getting through comfortably, and you know, McGill, we have his number at the moment. Who we're playing in the last 16? Oh, Sean Murphy. Well, that is going to be an interesting one next time out. Looking forward to that one. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed that episode. If you have, then make sure you leave a like down below. Really does help me out. It means a lot for me and the channel. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.